So here's Francisco Lindor now. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Here's Michael Brantley as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Lindor stands at second with no outs. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bats on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Working to keep them in the game here. In there, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. There to get it is Pedroia. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Indians 5 and the Red Sox 3. So striding in, Xander Bogaerts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken below the zone for a ball.
2-1.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Brantley is under it. 1 out.
The batter, third baseman.
Digging in now, Rafael Devers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time
Your
up.
attention, please. Now pitching for
So
the
with a
Indians,
left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the
Andrew
bullpen.
Miller.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Steve Pearce will come on to pinch hit here in a big
Number
spot.
25, Steve Pearce.
The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. The relay, and he is in there.
Well, one thing's for certain, that makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. Devers at third. Pierce is over at second with one down in the inning. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with two away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Here comes the first pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with two runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. That's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Steve Pierce will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 25.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Third baseman, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Rajay Davis is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Sliders in for a strike. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
There's a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin.
Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's Melky Cabrera. And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Wouldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Indians go down 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Rajay Davis is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Third base, number 26, Rajay Davis.
Cody Allen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
First pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-0 home. This is a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Strikeout here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Two-0 pitch on the way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Dustin Pedroia waits on deck. One out, nobody on. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Fouled off. Allen, native Floridian. He was selected in the 23rd round back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he fouls this one off. A packed house, 43,515 on their feet in Cleveland. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Chopped weakly to the left. Ramirez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have taken their first step as they claim Game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.